Hi guys, it's 365801 and it's time for some fun, spooky BL recommendations. We are coming into the final week of October and spooky reading season is well and truly here. It's at this time of year that all the ghost, monster, vampire, werewolf and all round dark and spooky atmospheric manga should be read. For the last 2 years I have taken part in Manga Freakathon, which as far as I know isn't happening this year, so in lieu of taking part, I thought I would show some of the spooky BL volumes I have read and my must-read recommendations. First up we've got Vampires. It's a real staple for Halloween. Makoto Tateno's work is either a hit or a miss for me, but this has 3 smexy vampires and some very realistic wet dreams, so surely a hit. A Bloody Kiss Tonight, published by Doki Doki. Only 4 of the 7 volumes were published by Tokyopop, which makes Vassal Lord by Chrono Nanae a little bit of a tricky one to recommend, but oh my goodness do I love this series. Vampires everywhere. Blood Honey by Sakyo Yozukura is an old blue title that I only just picked up last month, so I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I know I'm going to this week. Enemies to Lovers gets the vampire and vampire hunter treatment in Necrataholic. This is a June manga title. It is by Wasabi Maguro and has a substantial amount of comedy that you wouldn't expect from 2 people trying to kill each other. Sweet Blood, oh Sweet Blood, Seyoung Kim's 10 volume series. Still don't have volume 5 and 7. When will I ever get to read this? For fans of Yana Toboso's Black Butler, check out her single volume Rust Blaster. It's like if you like Black Butler and you liked Halloween and you liked school setting and you like battle manga and you squish it all together and all the characters are impeccably designed because it's Yana Toboso. So yeah, check it out. I'm really sad. You know she's younger than me? Not gonna lie, the only reason I picked this up is because Jocelyn Allen translated it and she is a queen we stan. This is Shimotsuki Kairi's A Century of Temptation, published by June Manga, and it's all about a vampire who has a blood allergy, so he has to sustain himself through sex. As you do. A young vampire hunter and a sexy vampire team up to take down a common enemy. But, there's a lot of sexual tension simmering there too, because, you know, sexy vampire. This is a Doki Doki Yari novel, I Want to Bite. This is by Takamori Isaya with art by Kawai Chigusa. Okay, on to the monster category, and yes, I made this category just for one title. Monster and the Beast deserves it. This is a 3-volume series at the moment by Renji. Monster because, Cavo, he's got monster abs, he's got monster biceps, he's got a monster dick. Or at least he certainly did in volume 3. And of course we love him and we also love Liam because we have to. It's the purple eyes. Oh, the demons, so many demons. But also just generally kind of monsters, devils, yokai, all that stuff. And there is all that stuff in A Strange and Mystifying Story 7-volume series by Suzuki Tsuta. Certainly do enjoy the first couple of volumes. And the Osan, the old man, oh the old man, such a sexy old man. Basically everything that Bora Naono writes has some sort of demon in it. That's just a given. That's basically what you're reading her work for. And I love it. Midnight Stranger, 2 volumes by Sublime. We've got Yokai's Hunger. That's an oldie. If you can get hold of a copy, give it a go. And of course 3 Wolves Mountain. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Bora Naono is really well known for all her demons. Give them a go. They're cute. Especially, once again, the old men. The Selfish Demon King by Wakatsuki Kyoko is another yaoi novel. But don't let Kojima Naduki's art put you off. Let the forced supernatural marriage plot put you off. Unless of course you're into that. I don't judge. Fallen Moon by Hasumi Toi is published by Blue, and I could call it an oldie but a goodie, but then I'd be lying. It's just old. The only good part is, of course, the fabulous artwork. Think of it as an art book. Don't read the stories, just look at the pictures. Oh, and Ghost-kun, the saving grace. He's the cutest. He must be protected. I felt like I really had to put this one in here. Mr. Mistress, Volume 1 by Shimbarees. This is an old Jew title. If you have a Volume 2, I've got a question for you. Did it hurt when you sold your kidney? Did it? Did it? This is an 801 media title. It is by the amazing Hinako Takanaga. Yes, she did a demon story. It's called The Devil's Secret. And what is the Devil's Secret, you might ask? Hint. It's that he's horny for a priest. His brother, Baldur, is the best character in the whole manga. Fight me. I said what I said. Wow, Tokyo Pop out here just never finishing series. Unfortunately, that is the case with Devil's Bride. This is another Sei Young Kim title. I think there was around 5 volumes originally. We only got the first one before it was discontinued. So if you want to start a story and never finish it, you might want to read this. Reading BL, we like the beasts in the sack, so here are some werewolf recommendations. Okay, this has werewolves, it also has vampires, and has a whole heap of other stuff going on as well. It is fully supernatural. This is Sana Mimato's Until the Full Moon, first 2 volumes, and At Full Moon is the second 2 volumes. She's the one who did Fake, so you know it's OG, and the 90s fashion is lit. This one also has vampires, it also has werewolves, and the vampire and the werewolf are getting it on in Yokohama. I distinctly remember this one because the werewolf did not understand the benefit of lube. You have been warned. This is the yaoi novel Secret Moon by Go Shira and Yamamoto Kana. Wolf God by Tenkawa Ai is a 3-volume manga series, but Doki Doki only printed the first volume, so we'll never find out if Kyonosuke found his long-lost brother Kokuyo and was able to convince him to become the new alpha of his family's pack. We'll never know, we'll never know. This title is the reason why this category exists. This is Coyote by Ranmaru Zarya, published by Sublime. At the moment there are 3 volumes out. I only have the first 2. Boo! But I am so looking forward to volume 3 because the smexiness of this Ranmaru Zarya, she is, I can't, it's too good, it's too good. Werewolves, mafia, together, too good. Because sometimes you just want a spooky read. Otodama, Voice from the Dead. This is by Yokanita, published by Doki Doki. And it's kind of a spooky one, set in the modern time, but one of the characters can hear dead people. Now, if anyone can give me a concise synopsis of Ze by Yuki Shimizu, then I'm all ears, because I have no idea what's going on in this. I just know that it is a little bit spooky. Okay, so you knew I was going to put this in here, didn't you? The Wise Wise Beasts of the Wizarding Wisdoms by Nagabe. It's not exactly like spooky, but it's so atmospheric. And when those vampire bats started making out, I was like, what? And then I was like, what? And then I was like, what? If you only read one of the titles I recommend from this video, make sure it's Total Eclipse of the Eternal Heart by Shunde, published by 7 Seas, because it is perfection itself. It has everything that I could have ever asked for in a spooky, spooky read. It is atmospheric. It has Taisho era. It has murder and blood and gore and supernatural and everything, and it's with Shunde's perfect art. I love this title. I bet I am the only reviewer who will start off their review of Lychee Light Club by Usamaru Furuya by saying, yeah, there's some boy on boy action in this. It is homoerotic to the max. It is full of dark goriness. It is visceral. It is raw. It is violent. It is aggressive. It is sexual. But oh my god, do these boys want to bone each other. Yes, okay, so technically it's not a Halloween setting, but it is a spooky, very atmospheric read and perfect for the transition from autumn into winter. That's what November is there for. It's for Sleeping Moon by Kano Miyamoto, the only Kano Miyamoto title I will ever recommend to anyone. Please don't read her other stuff, it's terrible. But Sleeping Moon, do not sleep on it. Ba-da-boom. Shh. One, because it's a fabulous title, and two, because it is technically now out of print because they're not going to print anymore. So, not difficult to find now, but it will be in the future. Get it. It's fabulous. Not gonna lie, I just kind of threw this in here because it's Clamp, and I usually read a bit of Holic, which is perfect and very BL, of course. But this is also very BL and a little bit spooky. There's definitely some supernatural shenanigans going on. Perfect for the season. So I hope you found a spooky BL title that you might be interested in reading. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. I will be enjoying a few spooky smixy reads this Halloween while I try to avoid eating all of the trick-or-treating candy. The struggle is real. Thanks for watching today. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, sharing, and all that good stuff. I hope you all have a fantastic Halloween, or do whatever you do this time of year. Happy Samhain, everyone, and take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so remind me why I chose to do this. Now I've got to tidy it all up. I hope it looks nice. Is it worth it? I hope it's worth it.